and then Mr. Streusen. Fucking Streusen. I hate this dude. Just for doing this.
Gotta play this song, man.
He stabs the fucking.
Put some respect on my name. I'll drill y'all. Put some respect on my name. Y'all understand me?
That was for Streusen.
Fucking Streusen, man. This motherfucker stabs the whole fucking cake, man.
That was for Streusen, bro.
He stabbed a fucking building and turned it into cake.
Hey.
In which
I'm pulling up on you. Put some respect on my name.
he saved everybody's lives, man. Everybody's fucking lives.
Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name.
Hey, Streusen.
Put some respect on my name. Y'all understand me?
Hey.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Wrap it up there.
Hey,
motherfucker.
put some respect on that man's name, dude.
Come on, man.
Shout out to Toriko, man. Shout out to Toriko.
Yo, Mr. Good Guy here, aka MGG, and you just joined a decent crew. We're just a group of guys who discuss, review, rank, and poke fun at all the things we love and hate in manga, anime, and everything else. So sit back and relax because it's all decent over here, man. Run it.
Vision and now it is. I've been working on this record for a minute. Still I feel like nothing that I do is good enough. My insecurities are creeping in, so they will sleep into the music. And it's funny when other people see your pen as I'm using the.
Now we can move on to One Piece 872.
So
Turn up.
So this chapter is called Soft and Fluffy. That sounds
Hashtag Toriko.
Hmm?
Hashtag Toriko, man.
I don't get it.
Streusen. I had nothing to do with what you said.
So before we actually get into the full details, the full juice of the of this chapter, let's talk about what happened, what they showed before the chapter. So they gave us a nice little reminder that we are 20 years into the fucking show.
Stop lying.
Real shit. So I'm gonna read a special little.
One Piece has been going on since like I was 3 years old.
I'm gonna read this special little notes from Ichiro Oda. Let's see, how old are you? 20 years ago, were you alive? Back then, Luffy was 17 years old. And now, 20 years later, he's 19. Wait a second. Did you know that Luffy received the straw hat from a certain person? In the very beginning, Luffy sets out to sea all alone. He didn't have any friends. Of course, we all know who gave him that hat in the beginning.
Right.
And if you didn't watch the fucking beginning, you are on drugs. So, you might want to get off of it and go check out the beginning of the show. But to continue.
Where's your cuckoo record?
That too. To continue, One Piece has a lot of flashback scenes, but they're there for one reason. They started when I thought that by acquainting you all with even the childhood of these characters, you feel like you've been with them since they were children. Things like, oh, Luffy's been terrible at telling lies since he was a kid, or he used to be such a crybaby, or he's grown up so much, or he hasn't changed at all. And Zoro's ... and Nami's ...
We don't know Zoro's backstory.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, we do. The swordsman stuff.
Yep. And his future wife being quote unquote murdered, and which I'm pretty sure she's gonna come back.
Oh, you think she's on that Sabo ship?
Of course. I mean, maybe she even lost her memory. I really think
she's not Tashigi.
I really think she's Tashigi, dude.
Don't put disrespect on her name.
I really think she's.
No,
Tashigi.
I think when she comes to the story, she's gonna be like Sabo level in strength because she was better than Zoro.
Yeah, she was. But then Zoro.
She's gonna be a crucial swordsman. Come on. If you say she was already better than Tashigi.
If she is Tashigi, check it. If she is Tashigi and she actually happened to lose her memory, but then she gains it back like Sabo did, and then she just gets strong as fuck out of nowhere, some type of intense training, would that put enough respect on her name for you?
Maybe.
There you go.
No.
See, you said.
Look, dude.
So you said it's just because of the streets, right?
Look, dude.
If she got hella stronger,
Yeah.
and she turned out to be Tashigi, you then respect that decision, though, right?
Yeah, I would. But her as a kid was stronger than base Tashigi. Probably.
Shut the fuck up.
That's how weak Tashigi is. Dude.
Shut the fuck up.
That's how weak she is. I'm sure she could easily take down Fodder when she was a kid. Like Fodder Marines, I'm sure she could easily take them down as a kid.
No, you drunk, bro.
With a real sword, you don't think she could just be like, no, just start slicing motherfuckers up like, nah, buddy.
You put
Her dad is a legend.
maybe Mihawk as a kid, yeah.
I think her dad's like a secret legend too. Like I see him as like how Zeph is to Sanji.
I
Like
can see that. I can see him as being like a low key. Fuck, what's the name of the group that's above? That's like low key above the Marines, and maybe even above.
oh, this Wano arc may be putting respect on his name. I just thought about that.
Ooh.
Zoro's master, because he's gonna go to the Samurai land. So like at some point, like
Dude, you late as fuck.
somebody might peep his swordsmanship.
Dude,
Like
a lot of people even think that Zoro was actually originally from Wano.
oh, for
He's
us.
gonna go there and find out his history.
Oh, tough. I don't know if I can.
Yeah.
Oh, tough.
Oh yeah. Now
Tough.
that'll be some deep shit.
The year of Zoro's gonna piss me off. It's gonna be so much better than the year of Sanji.
Oh, of course.
That's-
Come on, this is a given.
Zoro fanboys get nothing but love. They just
everything-
get spoiled.
Dude, everything about Zoro has always been better than Sanji, man. Let's keep it real.
Zoro fanboys get fucking spoiled. They get so many feats from Zoro, like to use in arguments. They get all types of like benefits from Zoro, G. Sanji fanboys don't get shit. What do we get from Sanji? What we got? Not
A
even
great cook, okay? He's a great husband. Which basically speaks to you, man, right?
man. I'm fucking mad as hell, man.
He basically speaks to your personality. He'll be a great husband one day.
Please put some respect on Sanji's name, man.
What do you mean? So you haven't seen that?
This is not enough.
Let me
Yeah,
get to
go
this
ahead.
shit, and then so let me finish Oda's message. Because you have done me the favor of watching over them as they've grown, I feel like a deep bond has developed between you and all of Luffy and his friends. Their story will certainly come to an end one day, but I would like nothing more than for you to continue to adventure with them till that end comes. Thank you for supporting me for these past 20 years once again. Bear with me for just a little longer.
God damn.
Ichiro Oda. That low key makes it seem like it's about to end, but
It does. It's way too soon.
right?
But then again, we rushing the Yonko arc to me. So, never know.
It's because we're fucking tired of Big Mom, dude.
So, look, I don't fuck with Brooke, but like 2 chapters ago,
You gotta stop the disrespecting, bro.
2 or 3 chapters ago, when they was up in that building, and Brooke was like, hey, let's go to Wano. I was like, bro, you a real nigga, dude.
Even though,
get it.
Even though you were disrespecting his ass just because he fought Big Mom.
Yeah, but I put hella respect on his name for saying that shit. I was like,
fuck you, dude.
Brooke, you a real one. He was like, yo, shouldn't we be going to Wano to help Zoro and them out? I was like, yes, go there now. Like, we'll fucking leave.
Took your goofy ass this long to put some respect on his name. You ain't shit.
Look, man, I think it's just bad because he's a swordsman. That's what fucked him up. They should have gave him like a different ability. Because I can't do nothing but compare him to Zoro all the time and be like, dude, you need to be training with this nigga like every day. Like when that nigga's lifting like tons of weights.
No, but he'll never be able to amount.
Well, then again, I
He'll
like.
never be able to come up to the strength of Zoro because he doesn't have muscle mass.
Yeah.
Simple as that. That's why he's the fastest character on the team.
All right.
You gotta sacrifice something for something else, right?
Yeah, no, I forgot that we established that Zoro's not a technique guy, so he can't really learn anything. I mean, like he can learn some stuff, but Zoro's development is his technique right now because he has like an immeasurable amount of strength, and that's what's making up for his lack of technique, probably.
Yep.
But then he's just like, well, I did lift like the whole ship like 10 times this morning. I bench pressed the whole ship like 10 times this morning, so I guess I can just fucking slice through steel.
Yep.
Otherwise, there's niggas who's like weak as fuck and it's just like technically slices through steel. Like, yeah, my sword slice is precise enough that I can actually cut atoms and cells and shit like that. So,
Well, my hockey is
steel.
so fucking strong that I can, cut anything in the world.
yeah, I mean that too. But this cutting steel thing was like a thing before the hockey thing got introduced.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm saying this motherfucker's probably like Mihawk, who didn't have any strength at all, who just had hella strong ass hockey, who was just like.
You think he just started off with real ass hockey?
I'm saying that he developed his technique and then he ended up getting hockey and that shit just got
just
stronger
made
and
up
stronger.
for it.
He never focused on trying to build up strength to the point where he could just cut through certain objects.
Because he didn't need to. I don't know, that sword might be heavy as fuck though. Yoru?
That is a big ass
His
sword.
black blade?
And he just went the bitch
But he got
around.
that tiny bitch for the pussy motherfucker.
He got that bitch around with one hand too. That's a big ass one.
I can't wait till he say that his real sword is actually that tiny shit.
Stop playing, dude.
He like, oh.
So you saying he whipped out his real nigga sword?
I really respect
you.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
Exactly. But nigga, we can never, ever.
There's just so much stuff to get into.
We can never ever get. I didn't even get to the fucking beginning of the overview.
Hey, there's just so much stuff to get into, man.
I didn't even get into the beginning.
There's not a whole lot in this chapter, anyways. You good?
Good God! I was going to fucking comment on the on this page too, where they're dressing up the straw hats like the fucking German, like their Power Rangers. Page 6. In which we see Luffy's red, and Nami's orange, Brook's black.
I completely missed that.
Sanji's blue, Usopp is orange, Chopper's pink.
Brook looks badass.
Yeah, he does. We see Zoro's green, obviously. Robin's purple, and Frankie is blue.
What the fuck is Sanji supposed to be?
Hey man, he's the Blue Ranger.
Yeah, they definitely try to make Robin look like Reiju.
What?
She look like Reiju right there to me.
Nigga, because they all the fucking females have the same body type.
Right. So Nami look like Reiju too.
But I found it strange that they had Sanji wearing blue.
They petty for giving Chopper 56.
No, they're all 56.
Oh, okay.
Look at the bottom right.
My bad.
Mugiwara is 56.
Oh, there's fucking 56.
No, but they all have specific numbers. So you see that Luffy has the number 1 on his tiger. Mm-hmm. Nami has the 3 on her titties. Sanji got the 5. Brook got the 9. Usopp got the 4. Zoro got the 2. Chopper got the 6.
Ooh,
so it's basically
that's the order they joined.
Exactly.
Which means that is there 56 members currently? No, because German 66 doesn't sound. The 66 doesn't mean anything important, right?
There is some importance to it. I think they're going to get into it once they get to the history.
Because if 56 is a count of something, that means that he might be saying there is 56 total with like the alliances he just formed.
Yep.
Which I'm like, damn, it's still not a lot though.
Nope.
That's relatively small.
Okay, I guess I'll get into the actual overview now. We've
finally made it to the chapter.
Good God, man. So they give us a flashback. This is like the shortest like flashback, I guess you could say. Like the most recent of a flashback we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like a flashback of something that we've seen already. Mm-hmm. Put it like that.
We needed it though, because I fucking forgot Fisherman arc.
Damn. So they give us the smooth flashback of when Luffy gave the Tomato box to Big Mom, and they were like, fuck, you really gave that to him? Dude, that's a fucking bomb. They're fucked. In which we come back to present day and we see that the whole ship is on tilt mode right now. In which we see Von Chicken, or Von Discount Chicken. What the fuck is his name?
Viscount Chicken now.
There we go, Viscount Chicken.
Chick before.
And he's going crazy like, fuck, is that an enemy attack? Oh shit, why are we still tilting? Oh yeah, we're about to die. In which basically everybody's in full panic mode. Big Mom fell outside of the castle because, you know, he's a big bitch. And we see Capone's like, yes, I ain't have to shoot that bitch with anything. She's still finna die. and then Mr. Streusen, fucking Streusen, I hate this dude. Just for doing this.
Gotta play this song, man.
He stabs the fucking.
Put some respect on my name. I'll drill y'all. Put some respect on my name. Y'all stand up.
That was for Streusen.
Fucking Streusen, man. This motherfucker stabs a whole fucking cake, man.
That was for Streusen, bro.
He stabbed a fucking building and turned it into cake.
Hey.
In which
I'm pulling up on you. Put some respect on my name.
he saved everybody's lives, man. Everybody's fucking lives.
Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name.
Hey, Streusen.
Put some respect on my name. Y'all stand up.
Hey.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Wrap it up there.
Hey.
Motherfucker.
Put some respect on that man's name, dude.
Come on, man.
Shout out to Toriko, man. Shout out to Toriko.
Come on, man.
You, nigga.
Hey. I thought you fucking closed the tag.
You gotta have it in the pocket just in case, man.
I'm tired of this motherfucker, man.
Hey, man.
So this motherfucker stabbed the whole building and turned into cake. He chopped off the top of it so that they can have a smooth gliding land.
You saw how he cleaned it up at the end? with his shit. After he turned to a cake, he was like, whoop, he had the little move.
He drifted that bitch off top of the cake though.
Oh, just keep going, man, because you know I got to talk about the other part where he got respect put on his name, dude.
I was gonna bring it up.
Yeah. That's why I just kept quiet, but I'm like, oh, low key.
So basically everybody was like, oh shit, we survived or whatever. And then Capone was like, damn, Streusen must have did that shit. I low key felt like he was strong as hell too.
Bro, when he said that shit, I said, why are you putting so much respect on Streusen's name all of a sudden, dude?
He's a smooth hidden Trump.
There might be a fight with him coming up. I think that's why they said it. He might run up on somebody. Hopefully Capone.
But who can fight him if he's just gonna turn whatever he fucking cuts into food?
That's how you gonna fuck some niggas up.
That's automatic ill.
I mean, it could be a Sanji fight. That could be the one fight to finally give Sanji his respect because he's the chef. So it's like, okay, well, I don't care. You just turn the shit into food. I know how to cook that shit up.
Yeah, you don't turn his fucking leg into food. What you mean?
Hey, you ain't turning that nigga leg into food. Hockey.
I bet.
I'm sure hockey's blocked. It's the only thing that's gonna block it. He's gotta fight a nigga with hockey, but the fact they put that respect out of nowhere. I mean, I get that it was a feat to like turn that whole thing into cake. I guess. I don't know. I don't understand how energy output works when it comes to devil fruit powers.
Same here.
You know what I mean? Because they're very
the thing is, considering that this structure is also part of the ground, why wouldn't they turn the whole island into food if that's the case?
Well, I just see his power as like a wave. Transformer, all that stuff, so the wave just happened to stop right before the ground. Like that's as much effort as he could extend. It was like, okay, I'll do this whole fucking island, but that's it. But he did it casually because that nigga, after the fact, his face was clean, dude. Not even a sweat. This man said, "Bet, crispy clean."
Yeah, we definitely gotta watch out for this nigga, man.
Oh yeah.
That's I'm telling what type of shit he's been eating that's keeping him strong as fuck. Because remember, he is also old as fuck.
He been eating crucial gourmet ingredients.
He has to be at least in his 70s, 80s, and he's still doing real nigga shit like this.
Still fucking that. Big Mom on the side. Was that her first husband?
Get your stupid ass
out
here.
You for real?
Get your stupid ass.
I'm pretty sure he was her first husband, dude.
He old as fuck, dude.
Dude. Streusen was. I bet you he's the first son daddy.
That's weird shit.
I'm gonna have to double check them facts, but I think
no, nigga, because they don't have it. Nobody's ever talked about who's parents except for Lola and Chiffon.
And is their dad that big headed motherfucker?
Yeah, his ugly ass.
Yeah. But anyways, continue with that. I'll be looking this up real quick. I just want to see what the first son looked like.
All right, so Capone gave Caesar his heart back or whatever. He's like, yeah, fuck y'all, I'm out.
That was stupid as hell.
And then.
Has he not had his heart for like a whole year or two now?
Basically, yeah.
Well, in our world, in their world, it's like been a month or something, probably.
No, man, honestly, it's been longer because.
Longer than a year?
Because. What's his name? Law has had his heart even before we went to fucking.
Before we went to Pocahontas, he had that heart? You sure? Tough.
Wait.
I think it happened.
I might be wrong. He might have taken it after Luffy beat his ass.
Yeah. First of all, like, is that how Law's power works? That shit can just stay on indefinitely? Like, he's not expending any energy keeping that up? Because he's not nowhere near them, and that shit is still on.
Yep.
Like, fuck room. That room is broken as hell. But yeah.
I mean, well, what do you expect would happen? That the body part would just randomly go back to the originator?
Yeah, it'd be hard. Yeah, it'd be hard to. Or they immediately die because they don't have a heart in them. But
yeah, so I can only assume that once you reattach the body part back to its originator, then the power automatically cuts off.
Yeah.
Whether he deactivated or not. But going back, Capone was on some low-key dirty shit or whatever. He was like, all right, guys, let's all split up to our specific locations, in which Capone leaves a fucking sign that said, yeah, Straw Hats went this way, and then he dips off. And then basically the Straw Hats are like, yeah, so how are we gonna get back to Sunny? Yeah, let's try to get a shark and try to sneak up out of here. in which, of course, Big Mom's children are like, yeah, let's go find these motherfuckers right now. We finna go kill all of them and bring them back to Big Mom before she really goes crazy. But thing is, it's too late. She's already fucking going crazy because she's going cuckoo over that wedding cake. So she's about to fuck everybody in her vicinity up. She's about to low-key eat some people, and she's about to fuck up her children. So, rip Vince Smokes. I mean, rip Big Mom Potter.
Oh yeah, niggas catching these hoes stealing hands, bro.
Oh yeah.
She finna just go.
So,
10 years. 10 years.
So there are people who So there are people who think that Sanji's actually going to recreate the cake in order to save them, because that cake took forever to make.
Tough.
But they're gonna, I guess, make it seem like an upgrade for Sanji, in which he'd be the one to actually like recreate the cake on some actual Toriko type shit. He's gonna use a smooth
food cooking hockey.
The food spirits to cook up a whole new cake in record time.
If that's the respect of a year of this arc, that's the respect they gonna give him. This nigga gotta level up in cooking instead of fighting.
Instead of fighting power up.
Yeah, that's almost drop worthy. It's almost drop worthy, man.
You can't drop the show, man.
They making me teeter on drop worthy.
If you can't drop fucking Fairy Tail, you can't drop.
Spitting in my face.
If you can't drop Fairy Tail, you can't drop one.
Look, if Fairy Tail did this shit in the middle, I did drop Fairy Tail at one point.
Why are you complaining? Usopp's your favorite character, my dude.
Sanji's my second favorite.
Okay.
So I gotta just put on the two favorite characters.
But I'm saying
there's like almost a tie with favoritism. And they've been disrespecting Usopp too. Don't sleep. I don't know when that nigga in his arc.
This nigga just got hockey. What do you mean?
This nigga arc ain't coming for a minute.
He just got
personality wise,
he's dude.
Nah.
Yeah, he's still a bitch, but
personality wise, tough.
He's still a bitch.
Yeah, so that's what I'm waiting for. That personality power up when he's like confident to go on. When they're like, oh, we finna run fights right now, and Usopp's like, all right, bet. Got that guy right there. Right now, he's still like, oh, we're about to fight. I'm gonna run away. I want to see that like. Let's go.
Nah, you might as well switch him with Tape Buddy then.
But Tape Buddy got them hands, dude. He be confident as fuck, dude. We already established that this man be ready to go.
Exactly.
He said, "Don't." I might got tape on my arms, but this tape will wrap your ass up, man. I'm gonna give you.
You might as well switch him with Usopp, man. Cause he a real nigga. Usopp. I don't think Usopp will ever reach that.
He gonna get there.
I don't think Usopp's gonna ever reach that real, like, high level real nigga.
Come on, don't say
he's gonna always be like fearful, but he's gonna like at some point like have to convince himself every time to face whatever challenge.
I'm waiting for his epic pain arc, like where it's just like boom, he just getting his ass curb stomped.
Nigga, hasn't he done that already multiple times?
The only time I say he
got curb stomped.
He did it
when he was trying to save
CP9,
right? Yeah.
I don't know if I might have been before that, because Frankie and them was beating his ass for a minute. They caught him and they was giving him that work. And then that's when they all ran through and just beat the shit out of him.
I don't fully recall that.
Like in the CP9, I think it was Frankie's squad, they beat the shit out of Usopp. And they like dropped his body. He walked all the way back.
Yeah. And that's when Luffy and them decided.
They said, "Bet." That was an amazing moment in One Piece.
When they were walking up like
they said,
"Fuck these."
Boom! Open the doors. Beat all. Even Chopper had respect on his name.
Well, I don't remember that scene. I just remember Luffy and them seeing Usopp with his ass beat up on the ground or whatever, and they were like, "Yeah, I bet we can go fuck these niggas up."
Right. That shit was lit. Luffy and squad.
I mean, what about when Luffy beat Usopp's ass?
That was a good fight too.
Yeah, that was a bravery fight too, right?
Yeah, no, it was. That was Usopp actually standing up for himself there. I like that. Yeah. This is just a walk though, I think. These niggas got hands. But Frankie wasn't there at the moment, that's why. Because at this point, Frankie and Luffy were actually like almost even. Before Gear 2nd came up.
Yeah.
Oh, Zoro was there. Chopper ass got on human form.
And
had some good music in One Piece.
Almost makes you want to go back to the anime, huh?
Right? Almost. Because I don't really want to rewatch this Big Mom shit anime. It's tough.
Come on, man.
But I will go back and watch that Jack show up.
This nigga. So you saying you damn, they beat his ass.
Swat!
So you saying you wouldn't want to watch Dogtooth putting in work?
I want to see that once. They petty though. They gonna cut it before you. Catch these hands, bro. Almost as bad as the when he punched that dude in Sabondi Archipelago.
Did I finish the overview?
Yeah, I think so.
You sure?
You talked about yeah, catching these soul stealing hands. So yeah, I mean, all I'd have to really add is that they put hella respect on Streusen's name, which to me makes me think he's gonna fight one of them. One of their crews. They're really lucky because I think they're actually going to be able to escape this shit.
It actually pissed me off because I was hoping that they would have just got completely like damaged or whatever, and that would have made it easier for them to just get the fuck out of Dodge. But
yeah,
because I'm tired of seeing fights between people in this fucking industry.
I'm telling you, this shit is boring as hell. I'm hoping that they can just make it out. I think this is the one chance they do have to actually dip.
No, but they have to.
But they don't really know the world like
they have to get some type of redemption with Big Mom, of course, or else they're gonna end everybody's on.
Oh yeah, she gonna.
That's the only reason I know that it's not gonna end anytime soon.
They petty. They dragging this shit out though. Like,
yeah,
it's cool though. So what I am starting to notice though, I guess every arc we're gonna get more love from a supernova. Is what it sounds like. So last arc, the last big arc was Doflamingo's thing, and that was Law. This one is Capone, and I'm pretty sure when we go to Kaido's place, it's gonna be Kid. Maybe Hawkins, if he's over there. I lied, it wouldn't even be that. It would either be between Kid or Keys on the Mouth guy. Scratch Man. Probably Scratch Man because they got a free Kid, and then he might talk to them or whatever.
It's gonna be a combo, dude. That's gonna have to be a combo.
You think both of them though are gonna get full character development like this?
It's gonna have to be multiple motherfuckers if you're going to this Kaido G.
Because the Capone character development was like, whoa, alright, you kind of in depth.
You talking about Kaido though?
Because we got two in this arc. We got Uroge's respect and we got Capone, but Uroge was like,
yeah, you didn't get any backstory from Uroge.
it was like that nigga be one of her fucking commanders.
Yeah, that's not backstory though.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I guess. But I don't know, that seems like a lot to go into both of those people's backstories. And Wano will be a long arc. We need to get there faster. Like, they need to just press the fast forward button. Because the thing is, these niggas ain't gonna get any stronger from this arc. Nothing is gonna change, is what I've seen so far.
I mean, yeah, if we would have saw like Sanji like level up, that would have made it much more worth it.
Only thing that's let me know though is that Luffy in Gear 4 can touch a Yonko.
You said can?
Yeah.
I mean, that's all it can do.
That's what I'm saying. But it full power Gear 4 means that he's gonna he might have a fight where he's around doing shit with the Yonko, but that shit, I definitely think like Kaido's gonna steal that man's soul. Like, I just see one of those, like those, you know, those times in One Piece where we see people get hit so epically hard their eyes gray out.
Yep.
That's the kind of hands I think Kaido is gonna throw, where Luffy gets smacked once and you eyes go back in his head, soul is out his body, like damn, and then you're like, and then you're like, oh yeah, he should have fucked. Cause the Big Mom playing with them, like that's what's pissing me off. She's like keeps playing with them. Like, I guess it's because she's sort of good underlying. She like underneath the covers, but Kaido ain't playing no games, dude. He bodied Kid.
Yep.
He said, all right, bet. Bodied him and then said, hey, you're gonna be my slave right now. I wonder what happened to the rest of his crew. Them niggas probably didn't follow. Or shit. That's what's gonna happen.
They dipped, my nigga.
That's what's gonna happen. They probably gonna group up with Zoro and them. to help free that nigga. Like, that's probably what they gonna ask. Like, Killer's probably gonna be like, alright, we gonna need to team up so we can get Kid up out this fucking jail cell, bro.
Yeah, they definitely dipped. All three of those niggas crews.
Right.
Three? It was Kid, Scratchman, and who else was that?
Basil Hawkins. The guy who can, the voodoo doll guy.
Yeah, because they were all maiden to plot on some shit, so they all had to have had their crews with them. And I doubt that the older crews just simply ran up on this nigga.
That nigga definitely ran out of dolls before Kaido even touched his ass. That'd be funny as hell. Like,
that nigga was shitting. He was shitting them out, bro.
They just Kaido just show up and just like, like, damn, he ain't even touch you yet. It's basically like the King. It's like the inverse of that King situation in One Punch Man, where it's like Kaido could just do so many different moves to kill you right at this moment that he's like basically dying like over and over again almost.
I thought you were basically going to say Toriko when Midori was fighting against Joey and he like broke like 20 of the balls in her hair.
Oh yeah, it's like that too for sure. The light ball shit, yeah. Joey wasn't shitty. Either way, yeah, let's rate it because I was about to go in the Toriko tangent. That was close. I called myself.
I think I'll give this one a. You go first. Let me
it's getting it's getting close to a lit. I might say lit minus. Streusen shit was hype as fuck, and the respect they put on this nigga name. Oh, I lied. This is a big mom mark. Sorry. This is a decent as hell.
Oh, I'm giving it a lit just because I want to see Big Mom fuck some shit up.
I wonder who she's smacking. She definitely taking 10 years off somebody. Like,
I'm really hoping that she take a nigga life out.
Dog too smart. That nigga stay the fuck away from her ass. He said, "Shit, I'm about to go look for some shit. I been got these hands from mama."
She beat my ass.
Smoothie, dumbass. She the one that's around. She about to catch these hands.
Oh yeah, she about to lose like 5 lives.
Oh yeah, bitch. What you say?
But
she some of them Thunderbolts.
But I definitely think after watching Joy Boy's video, she's gonna eat those motherfuckers that are covered in cream because they're gonna look like food.
Who's covered in cream?
All the random citizens.
Oh, you mean that shit?
All the random citizens that the building fell on.
Some of the motherfuckers is her kids though.
They all about to die, G.
Rip. That guy's definitely dead. You see how covered that man is? Ooh, fully covered in cream. Pause.
Oh yeah. I mean, let's not forget that one of her kids also is made of fucking cream.
All she needs is a nigga that just makes some semla. She probably good, but them giants probably dig.
Nah, nigga, she want cake.
She ain't letting that shit happen.
She ain't looking for semla. She wants cake.
Look, man.
She wants black girl booty. Cake.
Right. Can't wait till Moldy Cameron will come out her throat like, look, girl, you've been using my powers for a little bit too long, motherfucker. Give me my shit back. Well, at this point, if she was still alive, she's dead now. Cause Big Mom old as Big Mom like pushing 72.
Yeah, this is like 50 years later, my dude.
Tough.
80 plus 50.
Tough.
But then again, we still don't know how long humans last within this show.
It's that giants live like what 300 is an old giant.
Well, yeah, that's an old one, but we don't know how many more years those niggas have.
I don't think Garp is older than 100. He couldn't even be close to 100.
Hell no, he has to be in his 50s or 60s.
I think we looked it up, didn't we?
Yeah, he's in his 50s or 60s, my dude.
So I think, and that's old. So I think he's on his way out. The only thing is those Gorosei niggas. Those are the only ones that they might be some old ass motherfuckers that's been around for a minute.
Couple hundred years. That's what you thinking?
Nah, no way. I still think they're in the hundreds, but they just have more.
Hey man, some people might have found the key.
No, I feel like it's a rolling thing where they've been like they're the new Gorosei, but there was like an older group of them niggas, and then they was training them while they was older groups or whatever. Like it would actually be interesting if they were heads of the different parts of the Marine / Royal system.
Or maybe they were CP0.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like one of them is like, oh, this is the head of like CP0. Like he's the guy all those requests feel through. This is the guy who's like the head of like the Marines that we know. So like the very top above the fleet admiral is that guy in the Gorosei. And then they have like the guy who like facilitates all the royal stuff. There's like one guy for that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the different pieces of that make up that community. Like each one of them represents as a head of that thing. So he's the like intelligence head or whatever. So he owns CP0 and shit. And then he'd be like, yeah, this is what we on. Blah, blah, blah. Since most of the Marines don't even probably know that it exists since they do all this covert shit.
Yep.
But yeah, all that information has to be going through them, so I think that they're headed like that way. But we'll see. We'll see. Did you rate it?
Yeah, I said lit because Big
Oh,
Mama
yeah,
fuck everybody up.
Yo, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share the video. If you want to hear some more content, check out our other videos on the channel, or you can check out our podcast, The Decent Podcast, where we talk about all this and more. Links to all of our social media will be in the description box below. In the meantime, in between time, I gotta go get something to eat. I'm out of here. Peace.
I want it all. I said I'm mentally tough. Oh, what you thought I would quit? Even on days when I feel at my worst, I will get off my ass and then get back to work. Law. Ain't nobody gonna get it for you. Better go ahead and get it by your motherfucking self. By yourself, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna get it for you. Better go ahead and get it by your motherfucking